There's a saying that goes like cleanliness is next to godliness. I think a lot of times people don't really talk about cleanliness, and I think it's important that we address that issue. I had a revelation the other day, and I actually realized that it is important to be clean, to be a clean person, to have a physical body where you are actually taking a bath regularly, you are wearing clean clothes, you are just being clean. I think cleanliness is very important. Also, if you understand cleanliness, then you understand structure, then you understand order, you know how to put things together, you know how to place things and organize your own life. I think a lot of times we want to manifest things, however, we are not in a right physical cleanliness and a mental cleanliness, and our homes are not as clean as they're supposed to be. You know, you have to make sure that you are cleaning your space, your surrounding, your home. Is your bedroom clean? Are you going to work and coming back into a filthy environment? If the place is physically dirty, are you cleaning the house? Are you making your bed before you go to work? Are you brushing your teeth? These little things, they make a difference because they actually help your vibration go higher. It really clears out your frequency and clears out your aura because you are actually being a clean person and you're embodying it and you're actually doing it in your own environment. A lot of times you go out into spaces and you're trying to manifest all these things. You are saying affirmations, you are trying to change your life, but you haven't been able to change your physical living space. If there's things in your home that you haven't used or thought about, that you're keeping in your cupboards, like clothes that you haven't worn in months, if you haven't worn it for 6 months to a year, then do you really need it? You are just being a hoarder. You are not, you are simply just gathering, keeping stuff that no longer serves you, and you are not making room for new things to come in. There's no order in that. Why is it still there? These are some of the signs that show you that you have attachment issues. Because if it's no longer serving you, give it away. Give it to somebody else who it can serve. If you have clothes that you haven't worn in a while, give them away. If you have things in your home that you haven't touched, your light can only shine as bright as those dark spaces in your home that you have shined light in. If there's places in your home that you haven't cleaned in a while, then is your environment really clean? And if you look at how successful people are moving, you will notice that most successful people take cleanliness very seriously. Successful, wealthy people, they live in beautiful, clean spaces. They smell good. They wear clean clothes. It's very rare that you find somebody who is like successful but is looking filthy. It's very rare because they understand structure, they understand order, they understand that if you are not dressed for success, then how are you able to manifest success? My nephew says this all the time. He says, Mamkulu, you have to dress for success, you know? And I think that's a very powerful statement because you have to be representative, be your own representative of what your inner space and your physical living space looks like. And you can tell by just looking at somebody where their level of cleanliness is at. You know, I think it's important that you start there. You start reorganizing your own physical living space. You start organizing how you take care of your physical body. If there's certain things about your body that you do not like and you can change, you change those things. If there's a way in which you would like your skin to feel or look, or the way in which you would like to smell, you start with little things and that changes your frequency. It adds on to embodiment of whatever frequency that you're trying to align with. it adds on to whatever manifestations that you're trying to call in, because they cannot come to you if you are not clean. If you want to get close to God, in order to be able to call in your things, you have to be clean. Cleanliness is next to godliness. And I think we need to take this literally, not just figuratively, like cleaning your aura. Yes, it's important to clean your aura, it's important to clean yourself, to cleanse spiritually, but it's also important to clean physically, clean your body, clean your bedroom, organize, make sure that everything is clean, so that there's certain things that cannot get to you when you are in dirt. God cannot get close to you when you are dirty, when you are living in a dirty environment, and you wonder why you are actually getting to a place where you feel stuck and you cannot move any further, and you're working so hard. It's like, are you sure that the structure that you come home to in order to rest and reboot and to charge is clean? Because if you are living in a clean space, then you are able to recharge properly. Let's not just clean our friends or our families or our auras. Let's also clean the physical space that we live in. I think we should take that literally. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Clean your space, guys. Let's clean up. And I promise you, you'll start seeing people who are in that same frequency aligning with you. You'll start seeing things of this physical world coming to you based on the level of cleanliness that you hold yourself to. That you hold yourself to. I'm Shadow, and this is Shadow Work.